Swinging into the worst courses here in the Montgomery County area of Pennsylvania, here is number 10.
Take a look at Pinecrest Country Club.
Oh yeah, dreaming of birdies without a care. Swipe my card, pay the fee. Why's this game so pricey for me?
We are at Pinecrest Country Club, built in 1990 by Ron Pritchard. This is a beautiful golf course in Landale, Pennsylvania, and it's just outside Philadelphia. So if you're willing to make a 30-minute trip, you can find a tight course here that's more of a precision shot. Each one of your shots off the tee, you got to be very careful because the course is pretty tight. Ron is actually known for more private courses that he's built, but some public courses like Jeffersonville, he made some updates to. There's a lot of wildlife swinging through.
And the course is definitely a good course at a 4.2 out of 5 with 500 Google reviews. Although it doesn't get as much publicity as some of the big names in the area, it definitely is a good course. And then 10 courses is a lot, so keep in mind that even though, and this county has some great golf. Let's take a look now as we swing on in to number 9 on this list. Of course, that's affordable, but not the best.
Let's take a look at this 9-hole golf course just outside of Philadelphia called Sweetwater Golf Course. For $22, you can walk this course any time of the day. The course is sitting in the solid 4 on Google ratings. You can take a look right here. It's fluctuating because it doesn't have as many Google reviews as the big broad run type courses in the King of Prussia area.
These are the courses that we've been looking for, these 9-hole courses that have some characteristics to them. And you won't break the bank. So let's take a look here at Sweetwater Golf Course in the fun history that we had to dig into. It's built in 1969, so it does have some rich history, and it was originally a 14-hole golf course. It's pretty somewhat affordable in comparison to the other facilities, but you get what you pay for, and the course conditions are not the greatest. Although we've heard that there's been some improvement in the last few years, we look forward to getting over there or hearing from the comments down below about a course that is very popular in the comment section of the video when I first visited the facility. Boy, there's a lot of golf left to be looked at in this area. The county has some great golf, and we'll be sure to take a look at each and every one of these courses. There's got to be a ton of courses now that I think about it, because we got 10 courses that are just the worst, and each one is pretty good. Let's swing on in and take a look at our number 8th course on this list. With some rich history, is a very interesting facility to knock off on this list of the top worst.
Had some upgrades in the 90s, but ever since then, they've really been focused more on the greens and the golf course itself. And you can tell that it's in pretty good shape just coming out of the winter time. It's interesting. Some of your friends are frustrated because they want to play a full 18-hole golf course. I say, hang out, hold on. This course might be the one for you. For $22, you could play this 9-hole course. It might be recommended to play it twice to get the whole 18-hole experience, but they don't have multiple tee boxes here. There's little changes, but for the $22 rate, which you're paying to play more at 18 holes, I think at $38. Now, each one of the holes here are almost named after something about the monster. They have nicknames to each one of the holes. Now, I spoke with the pro shop, and all of these names are the original names when Bill first designed it. And I give Bill a lot of credit when he put this course together. This guy seems to be playing in my fairway. Today. Clubhouse bounce. Yeah, it's a nice start.
Definitely a popular destination among locals.
This course is a good spot to practice and get a little bit better along as you practice your putting here. The greens are pretty small, and you can see you get what you pay for. The price is pretty affordable. Each one of the names of the holes, each hole has a name, and it's another course that could be turned into condominiums. So let's hopefully that doesn't take the case. Of course, now as we swing on in, that a fan definitely wanted me to get over at, and I did not disappoint, but we wanted to put it here.
Just outside of Philadelphia, we have a fun club here. Not too long ago that this used to be an airport. It used to be the old airport hangar, which now is the maintenance. And you can see right here, hole 5 was the actual runway for the airport. Let's take a look here at Shannondell Golf Course. I can get ready pretty quick, but I still gotta check in, and yeah, that's fine. I feel like I might be going with that group right there. You guys told me. I got a nice clubhouse here. First birdie, Colton. There's a Pro V.
I know.
Worse.
Hand me my club. Oh. Funny, I didn't even realize.
Oh, look at that! What a shot! What was that all about, Colton? You had a full show here. I don't know, it might be too many golf balls now. Collect. Oh, he's throwing them. That's a good move. Look at the first hole, which we're on right now, the course conditions, and where are those markers?
Oh, birdie's off.
Is that a birdie? Yeah. Is that your first birdie? Ah, come on, that's awesome. Take a look at this 18-hole golf course. And even on number 18, it's a little deceiving. These holes are deceiving. It looks like there's a pond right there with that sprinkler head. This is a nice course for the value. $61 on the weekend is as cheap as it gets. The course was built in 1965. Now the course is leased by a rich, well-off family that owns most of the land out here. It's a challenging course, but it does get busy, so depending on the time of the day. And the course used to be an old airport, with hole 5 being the runway. And there's a lot to like about this course.
So let's zoom on in to the club at Shannondell as we walk in with no tee times, paired up with a good group of locals, and get as much history of the course as we can.
And we'll do that on another video, as this one is dedicated to the worst courses in this county. Let's take a look now as we zoom on in to our next facility on this list.
Westover Golf Club, and a massive complex nonetheless. Now, a lot of history behind it. We'll talk about ownership changes and unique parts of the golf course that are jumping out at us. And we'll be hitting stingers all day throughout this golf course because it's one of those types. Now, you get your money's worth here on a budget rate, with twilight rates dropping down to 25. And we're going to go through that later. Talk all through about those prices, but most importantly, we're going to have a great time walking through this course and hopefully get you out here and playing over at Westover Golf Club. It's a fun environment other than the check-in process, which is another thing. Believe it or not, we got 5 minutes. We're going to talk about that through. I'll tell you what, holes like this little par 3, make you want to go out here and play it often. If you get a hole-in-one on this one, I'll tell you what, you're going to be pretty excited.
And you'll have to let us know down in the comment section if anyone has gotten a hole-in-one on this course. Let's take a look now, as this course is owned by Mike Piazza as well. It hasn't seen, when you compare it to some other courses in the area, this is definitely not the facility to go out of your way and play. It's a great golf course, but when you have some other beautiful facilities in the area within that pocket of golf, it's hard to go with that one. Let's take a look now as we zoom on in to our next facility on this list of the worst courses in this county.
Ridge Golf Club. While the country club still remains the same, the clubhouse, the layout has changed since then. although 1997 is listed as the opening date of the golf course. It did have some major updates in 2008 by golf designer Bob Steeritt. It's a 4 out of 297 golf reviews online, but on this one we're going to take a look with the professor.
I tell you what, the practice facility alone is pretty nice. They have the sims inside, so there's no driving range, but the practice facility is pretty nice. The layout of this course is a fan favorite. It's got pretty good reviews online, sitting well over a 4, and it's been recommended. How far is this stretch? 6,000?
6,365 yards from those back tees. That's the original layout of Sycamore.
Definitely has a lot of history here, being built in the late 2000s, and it's a beautiful facility. I actually enjoyed this course so much, but you have the nuclear power plant right there. So it's something that you got to keep in mind. That's, one would say, an eyesore, and that's why I decided to put it here on this list of the worst courses in this county. This is an independent, opinionated list, so if you have any information of your worst courses, be sure to let us know down in the comment section. Let's take a look now as we zoom on into a fan favorite that I'm glad I got over and played. Mainland Golf Club, a facility that's
here at Mainland Golf Course, built in 1962. A lot of history here. Let's walk through each one of the holes.
The lefty. Oh my gosh, not bad.
And being built in the 60s, they have a lot of hidden shots off the tee. You don't really know where you're going. You might want to play this course the second time around to really think about scoring well. And it's a lot of sharp turns once you do having your approach shot. Probably the most interesting part about the course that's jumping out at me is the driving range where you're hitting over water. Here at the final hole, let's go through each one of the holes. Some of them are nicer than others. As you can see, it's a little spotty here, but for $51, it's a good rate. Oh, gotta putt it sometimes. This course has a solid 4.1 out of 422 reviews to choose from on Google.
Messing around with this, we're going to give you an honest review and your expectations at Mainland Golf Course. And we took a look at each and every part of this course that might be a top destination if it's not too busy. We're going to talk about how busy this course gets in a 5 to maybe even a 6-hour round, depending on the day. If it's a weekend, you're going to be moving pretty slow here. Things could have changed since watching this, but for the most part, this was one of the slowest rounds I've ever played in my life. It didn't take away from the round. I still thought that the course was very enjoyable.
You could see it's very vibrant. This was definitely the summertime, beautiful time of the year to play, but the bunkers give away that this course has a lot of improving to move in that direction. I actually did enjoy it, but it had a little water. There was pretty nice tree lines. It's a nice facility, but this county doesn't have that many bad golf courses. So even though we decided to put this one on this list, you can argue that they're all pretty good courses to visit and play when you compare to other courses and maybe right outside the Philadelphia area. Wow, there's still some course to take a look at with a total of 3 left. We're breaking in the top 3 worst courses in this county. The list goes on and on as we swing on in to a course that is very low on the Google rating. And we'll have to take a look for ourselves here with the professor.
We're able to go out right away at Worcester Golf Club. Let's take a look at this course. We're here at Worcester Golf Course, built in 1997. This is a quick lunch type golf course. You can come out, play a quick 9. There's only 9 holes here, just stretching over the 3,000 mark. It's more of a link style course. They cut down a lot of trees, and it used to be an old farm here. Nice. Get in. Get in! Get in! The course has 256 reviews with a 4.1. In May of 2017, the course changed ownerships to the Ashters. We got to double check if that's the actual chocolate factory, which is right down the street. But Lance Astor and Cindy Astor currently maintain this course, and it will be inherited to the next generation here from what we're told. So there could be some significant changes, and as we consistently cut down more trees, we're starting to think maybe houses could be coming at this course.
There you go. That's fantastic.
Let's take a look here at Worcester.
Right in there with no tee times. Expectations are pretty low. It's weekend golf. It's a 9-hole course. Everyone's doing the turn on 18. There's a pizza place. So there's a lot of options to fall back on. Walking into the pro shop, we were able to go off right away. If we wanted to go, you got to go now type deal. So we were able to tee off.
Definitely a facility that needs some improvement with the fairways and bunkers, but you get what you pay for. It's a pretty affordable facility. I did enjoy it. It was a hike to get out there. You play it once and you're pretty much done. You could definitely score well. The greens were in nice shape, and again, this is one of those things where the county doesn't have any bad courses, so typically we're just highlighting some opinionated list here. So be sure to add anything you want to your video. I think it also got pretty busy here from what I remember. It also gets pretty popular, so I remember being backed up as well. That leaves us now with a total of 2 more courses here to take a look at in this county. The list goes on, but not without your help. Any information that you could provide would be greatly appreciated, as we could consistently make updates in the near future. First times I've ever been to a golf course and there's no one here to check in. There's the opening sign.
Hey, how are you? You guys open? Sure, if they're open. But here at Rolling Turf, there's no turf to be found, just rolling hills and cheap, affordable golf. They say the word turf in the name, you would think it's a horrible course. That's not the case here. It's wonderful. Look here, it's going right through it. It was built in 1960, so it is old. It's a walking friendly golf course. Hidden golf courses outside of Philadelphia. Get in. There's a boat here. There's interesting stuff going on in this course. Some of the holes even have a graveyard right on the left-hand side. Don't want to spray it. You got a duck hook. I recommend clubbing down. You might not even need driver on this course. And it's only 12 holes here, not 18, so you can play it pretty quickly. You get your money's worth here for 20 bucks. More elevation than you would think. Careful. There's obviously a lot of water hazards. It's filmed during the winter time, so some of the tee boxes are seeing updates. Summertime, this should be looking pretty nice. So let's take a look now at Rolling Turf Golf Club, and we recommend you roll the ball here at the top course. It's a little wet today. It's a short course. It starts off with a little par 3.
And you're going to get used to seeing.
You could see from the greens and the fairways and the small parts about this course that it has some improvement. It is hidden in itself, a true hidden gem. I really did enjoy this course, but you get what you pay for. I actually don't think it was much at all. I think it was like $12 or $7. It might have even been free. Who knows? I mean, it was in the wintertime, and the course does have a high rating on Google, so keep that in mind. But here at Rolling Turf Golf Course, I wanted to put it as number 2 because even though you have a great time out there, it's definitely an interesting layout, maybe one of the worst courses in this area. It's nice reminiscing though on that course though. I had a good time out there. Let's take a look now as we zoom on out and bring to you the worst golf course in this county based on Google review. That's how we decided to move this list into an opinionated one as well.
The course is currently called Hickory Valley Golf Club, but that wasn't the first name. It was called Hickory Golf Club, Hickory Valley Golf Club when it first opened in 1968. Take a look around and enjoy yourself. You're actually inside someone's house. And here at Hickory Valley, a piece of history, at least in the local area, is on some of the tee boxes. If you're playing the back tees, which I recommend, at least on the Presidential Golf Course, we're going to talk all about the history of this golf course. And some of the foundation of this area used to be an old farm. Valley Golf Club. Course was originally built in 1968, but it was the Ambassador course that was first built, and then you had the Presidential course that was built in 1996. Apparently that's what the other golf club told us, to play the Presidential course if you're going to play one of them. We're sneaking out playing a 9-hole here at the Presidential course. Now, when it was first built in 1968, it had 27 holes total.
Now there's a total of 36, a driving range, and a few other amenities that will be noted in this golf review. We keep them short and to the point. Walked in there with no tee times. They were pretty accommodating. Whether we played the Ambassador or the Presidential course, we got to decide because it wasn't as busy as we thought it would be on a Saturday. But the course itself felt like you had the place to yourself on a Saturday afternoon.
And even though some parts of the golf course are closed, like the halfway house, it was an aggressive play when they first built this
A lot of aggressive plays here, and that's why I decided to put it here at number 1 in an aggressive list. Keep a lookout for more videos to come.